Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your weekend tarot love reading. In Capricorn, I'm just going to start diving deep into your tarot love reading for this weekend. I don't really have additional words for you, so I'm just going to start drawing your cards for you. Hopefully your weekend is going well for you. If you happen to be watching this on the weekend that I am actually doing the reading on, by all means, you can watch these readings at any time, as these readings are not really time focused. They're on the message itself, and the message could resonate with you at any time. And time's never ever a consequence or a focus, as time is just something that we experience here on Earth and records things. It creates history. And what is history? It's a story that we create. And we can create our stories for whatever we want to create them as. And we can actually see that being played out in the United States right now, with the turnover of presidency from Trump to Biden. Now, mind that I'm not becoming political here, but what I'm making really clear here is that now, since Biden is president, now he wants to recreate history for what it was before. And that could happen with anybody, because it's all about perspective. If you want to change history, you just have to change your perspective about it. And that's what Biden is doing, is he's changing the perspective of history itself. And mind you, is that right or wrong? I'm not really concerned about that, because how he views history doesn't really impact me unless he infringes on my freedom to be who I am. And mind you, this pandemic we went through, Capricorn, which is that, is infringing on our freedoms and rights that we do have as free sovereign beings. If you allow political agendas to affect you directly, then why are you so free to give up your freedoms and rights and being a free sovereign being who you are, having someone outside of you control you and manipulate you? What I'm really seeing here is that you value your inner guidance. That's what the High Priestess is all about, the inner guidance. Find out that you get messages from above. That's what you're really focusing on. And then what you want to do is work really hard at transmuting that energy into the 3D perspective, so that you can establish that firm foundation of your independence, your freedom. Because the Queen of Pentacles is all about the freedom and independence. She still gets messages. She still is connecting. Mind you, her scarf around her neck is green, representing the heart chakra. She's allowing her heart chakra to control her words. Now, mind you, heart chakra is not about control. Not about control. But what she's doing is tapping into her heart space so she can speak the truth from her essence. Her essence is what resides mostly in her heart chakra. That's why we feel so connected to that part of ourselves, because that's where our essence resides at. Mind you, underneath all this is our masculine energy. And what's our counterpart's right there for us, the Magician. We're always going to feel our Magician. He's going to be the main drive factor in our life here. If it wasn't for our person, mind you, he's even showing you that we have all the tools that we need here to be what? To be connected. Not only in this realm, but in the ethers, or our galactic self. Mind you, he always has you on his mind. Focusing on his belt there. I never actually focused on the belt before. What am I focusing on the belt for? If you can leave a comment in the sections down below what that belt symbolizes for you, because that may be for someone here. Mind you, what I'm seeing here too is in the white part of what the Magician's wearing here, because the red part is what? Healing, because of blood. The white is about purity. And for him to really purify things, he's really feeling his connection with his person. Mind you, this is twin flames, right? Now the abundance that comes with that too. He's surrounded by all the abundance. It's create a gateway. The abundance has created a gateway for us to be connected, not only with our 3D self here, but our galactic self. And then the High Priestess, who's more in that feminine energy, is creating our connection from above. And then our masculine is creating a connection from below. To have that so above, so below connection and flow. So we're having the flow from above to here. And what this is really doing is making that masculine energy go more inwards. That's why both these masculine energies are in reverse here. And masculine is really working hard at this. Learn how to be more connected inwardly. And the High Priestess has really made, created that gateway, so to speak, the portal. And that's what's allowing the masculine energy to go more inwards, because they tend to be more 3D, and since he's going more inwards, he's feeling you more emotionally. He's wanting to make a more emotional commitment with you. That's why he's heading towards you in a connection. If it wasn't for you creating a safe place for your masculine, he wouldn't feel safe to come in to offer what you've been always wanting from him or her. Masculines could be a gal or a guy. Our sexual gender doesn't really play much a factor when it comes to our connection. It's our energetic connection. One of us is going to be more energetically feminine energy, and one of us is going to be more energetically masculine energy. Right now, the person that is more in the feminine energy has created a safe place for our masculine to come in to offer that emotional commitment. Now, mind you, this is a night, right? A lot of us are seeking our person to be the emperor, to be who he is and offer all that he has to offer us. But what you really are seeking is a connection that's based on no conditions. If you're actually trying to have your person become the emperor, instead of accepting him for who he is, then you're actually causing a block between you and him. You're not allowing that energy to flow between you like it should. Mind you, what's in between both of you? Light. Light is in between both of you. The comment above is all about light itself. It reflects light. Masculines reflect the light that the feminine energy is shining upon them. So if you're really wanting your person to show all that he is to you, feminines, you have to create a safe place for him to step into to be who he really is. You both are supposed to be your true authentic self. And light is what it is. It just resonates. The reason why people see light because of the frequency it resonates at. That's what really draws your person towards you, is your frequency that you resonate at, feminines. And if you resonate at that frequency of unconditional love, then the connection is based on unconditional love, then you two align. But you have to balance out yourself first, feminine. That's why the two candles are there. One's red and one's blue. That's the yin and yang in this connection here, in this particular deck. I'm using the vice versa deck here, if you're wondering about what deck I'm using. But in this deck, the blue and red represents the black and white and the yin and yang in this deck. So like I said, the masculine energy is working really hard to establish who they really are. And who they really are is a magician. We're here to manifest our full potential here as human beings, to show others how to be empowered within them too. It's going to work between really balancing out the masculine and feminine energy within us so we could be really empowered within us. And yes, it's going to take both those energies uniting together to be really empowered. And mind you, what I really want to show you is the true balance in here, because right now the feminine is really tapping into her masculine energy because she's focused on the pentacles, and the masculine energy is tapping into their feminine energy because they're more tapped into emotions. So they have the balance within them. Once it's not like the high priestess is all just feminine energy, and the masculine energy is just all masculine energy. They both are balanced out, both the masculine and feminine energy within them. They're not concentrating just on one aspect of themselves, but who they really are and the totality of that. That's why you have the blue and red flames in the High Priestess card here. It's balancing out the masculine and feminine energy. And the High Priestess knows all about balance. She knows all about balance. Yes, she's highly intuitive. She's very intuitive. But mind you, who holds the keys? Who holds the keys? The Hermit does, which is a masculine energy. If it wasn't for all her experiences, she wouldn't be able to be the High Priestess. Same thing with the Magician. That's why he's able to have all the tools before him. He's experienced all those situations in his life to be able to master those tools. He's mastered his emotions. He's mastered his pentacles. He's mastered how he feels, his passions. He's mastered his connection with you. Now, most of you think that masculine hasn't mastered the connection. But if you're a High Priestess and you're one, why would you think that your person's less than you? That's ego. If you think that your person's less than you, Capricorn, that's pure ego. And it's going to be your ego that keeps you from being connected. Because this connection is based on who we really are, which is our essence, not our ego. Ego is just part of this human experience. That's what drives the masculine to work so hard. But he's working hard on the connection right now. Because that's what is in the center of this reading, is the connection itself. And if you're focused on the connection, Capricorn, so is your person. Always focus on the connection. Instead of the surrounding circumstances, which are fleeting and fleeing, they're just experiences. Focus on the connection at all times. That's where your true power lies. Your true power lies in the connection, not your ego. Well, Capricorn, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.